Hello, Magellan Federal. I want to speak to you today about the most important event happening in our world, coronavirus. This is an unprecedented time, a time that for all of us is filled with uncertainty. As a healthcare company, our utmost concern is the public health, the safety of our employees, and that of our customers. That makes COVID-19 an especially important issue for us to discuss directly. Over the past several days, you've received information from our management team on steps that we are taking and resources you can use to best protect yourself and help mitigate the spread of COVID-19. We will continue to promote these kinds of communications at every level of our organization. Last week, the company announced that all employees who are able and approved to work from home should do so immediately. To support you in doing this, we've asked our leaders to make sure that each of you have what you need to successfully and safely do your work either in the office, in the field, or at home. If you work on a military installation or other client site, you should also work remotely if authorized by your contract. Our program teams are working directly with our government clients to obtain these authorizations as appropriate, and your supervisors will provide you with specific guidance as we receive it. I realize some of our most important work cannot be done remotely. In various areas of the company, our teammates are filling pharmaceutical prescriptions, conducting home care management visits for vulnerable populations, and ensuring that our military service members can access the installations with appropriate ID cards. In these cases, we will continue to deliver these critical services while adapting to mitigate the health and safety risks of COVID-19 for our employees and the people they care for. For those that must work in the office, we've scheduled deep cleanings of our facilities. Of course, you should continue to practice CDC recommendations such as washing your hands, cleaning commonly touched surfaces, and distancing yourself from others. I realize this is also an extremely disruptive challenge on a personal level. Look for links to tools the company is offering to help manage stress, anxiety, and sleep difficulties in your employee communications. Obviously, this is a fast-moving and evolving situation. We will continue to closely monitor conditions related to the virus and make adjustments as needed. I'm meeting daily with our company executives to make sure our business continuity plans are operational, that emerging challenges are being addressed, and that you are up to date and know your next steps as new situations arise. I'm proud of all the work being done across our team to ensure that our operations continue with little or no interruption. If there's a barrier to doing our jobs, we need to know about it immediately. Hopefully, we will be back to normal business operations relatively quickly, but public health professionals predict a strong chance that the situation will get worse before it gets better. In the coming weeks and months, we're likely to see continued disruption to our normal working and home lives. This is going to take ingenuity, flexibility, and enormous effort from each of us to get through this together. At Magellan Federal, our job is to deliver important behavioral health and personnel support services to some of the nation's most complex military and federal programs. These services often go to people who are medically vulnerable, wounded, ill, and injured soldiers, those dealing with invisible wounds such as TBI and PTSD, recently separated service members struggling to find jobs, and the families that depend on them every day. This is important work that we can and should be proud of. This brings a responsibility for us as a company and as individuals to the clients we serve. Now's the time to show our devotion to our values and be amongst the millions of ordinary people doing extraordinary things to support our citizens during this crisis. The decisions we're making today are consistent with our mission and overall commitment to keeping people safe and healthy. If you have any questions, send them to our Ask Me Anything inbox at askmeanything@magellanfederal.com. Stay safe, and thank you for everything you're doing to provide uninterrupted service and support to those we serve here in our country. Thank you.